What's going on, guys? Jacoborth back here with another video of Jacob's Life in Vegas, coming to you guys with a video today that really, it's about an article that really caught my attention. And I'll put the link down below this article that was here locally in the paper in Las Vegas. And I just saw the title of this and I was like, oh man, I got to share this with the audience. They're probably going to like hearing about this one, getting to comment on it. So guys, be sure to subscribe down below, hit the subscribe button, and be sure to hit the bell so that you also can get every video notification when I release a video. If you don't hit that bell, you'll still get notifications every so often, but you won't get notified every time unless you click that after you click subscribe. Okay, so please subscribe. I got great videos coming for you guys in the future. I'm going to read this article to you guys. We'll read you guys parts of it, and I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this. But it's a bright day, so I got to put the sunglasses on for this. Okay, I did a video one time like this and it was super bright out. Someone said, hey, make sure you protect your eyes, and like 8 people upvoted that comment. So I'll protect my eyes, guys, so I can keep reading you guys stuff like this. But guys, listen to the title of this article. It says, fees aren't the driving force behind Las Vegas Strip revenue decline. And this caught my attention because a lot of you over the last year or more on this channel have expressed your disappointment, is maybe a way to put it, with the fees that have gone on here in Las Vegas. Resort fees, parking fees, CNF fees, any fees that make you feel like you're being nickel and dimed as a customer, because a lot of you have been coming to Vegas for years and that's not the Vegas you fell in love with. And a lot of you have said, hey, I'm not coming back until they get rid of these fees, they lower this stuff, or you said, I'm not coming back, or I'm limiting my trips, that kind of thing. So this article came out and said fees are not the driving force behind revenue being down. I was like, oh man, I gotta share this with the audience. So here's how it starts out. It says, it didn't take long for the haters to start chirping about resort and parking fees after the State Gaming Control Board published March gaming win numbers last week. But as for the fees resulting in decline in gaming revenue on the Strip, the evidence doesn't support the hypothesis. Is there a direct correlation? Not so much, says this article. When the Gaming Control Board publishes monthly win numbers, usually they report, or the writer of this article usually reports the 3-month trend leading up to the current month. It says that's because days collected differently, which there is some truth about that, because some months might have 8 weekend days in them. Just depends, how the days fall in that current month. So obviously a Friday or Saturday, those are the busier days here in Vegas on the weekend. So those days are probably gonna have higher revenue, which could throw off being compared to another month where they don't have as many weekend days. So they do a 3-month, they look at a three-month chunk at a time, basically a quarter at a time. So it says in March, the gaming win was flat in Clark County and Strip win was off 3.8%. The 3-month trend paints a slightly different picture, with Clark County down 1.2% and the Strip off 3.2%. While most downtown resorts also charge for parking and have resort fees, downtown Las Vegas's gaming win was up 3.1% over the 3 months of January, February, and March. The win in the so-called locals market, where there are resort fees but free parking, was also mostly up, with North Las Vegas at 5%. The Boulder Strip was flat, down 0.7%. So now it comes to the question. It says, so what other variable has figured into the Strip's decline in gaming win? It's the game that many Strip resorts offer but few other locations have, the incredibly volatile game of Baccarat, a favorite among Asian high rollers and the game of choice in Chinese gaming enclave Macau. So here we go. In March, the Gaming Control Board reported the 319 Baccarat tables at 22 locations won $51.3 million, a 56% decline from March 2018. Volume of play was down 42% to 484.3 million. The win percentage, it says, was at 10.9%, which is below the normal amount of 12 to 13%, indicating that gamblers played lucky against the house. In the 3-month Baccarat analysis, the decline from last year was still dismal, down 31.7%, despite an additional 18 tables in play, but the win percentage was a more typical 13.5%. Expand that out for the entire year, from April 2018 to March 2019, and Baccarat play is still a loser with a 13.2% decline, with 332 tables in play and a win level of 12%. A senior market analysis for the Control Board's Administration Division said excluding Baccarat, the state would have increased total win by 6.9%. Roulette win, in fact, was the 2nd highest in history, up 43.5% to $41.7 million. So this article closes out saying, it seems a decline in Baccarat play is the biggest factor in slumping Strip win, not fees or parking. Downtown Las Vegas and local properties don't offer Baccarat. High-rolling Asian Baccarat players are more likely to play close to home in Macau, Singapore, or Australia instead of Las Vegas, and parking and resort fees don't really drive the decisions about where to play. Says debating parking and resort fee philosophies is important, and they contribute to decisions made by locals and even Californians to stay away or not come as often. That last part's absolutely true, because I've heard it from the audience here over the years about you guys being upset about the fees and how much you get nickel and dimed on things that don't go to your actual entertainment when you're here in Las Vegas. So I just want to give you guys that article and read it to you, because I know some of you are going to be like, what? Some of you are going to be like, they think it's because of Baccarat that people aren't coming. Others, you can be like, no, it's because of the fees. I'm still not coming to Vegas anytime sooner. I'm still cutting down my trips, that kind of thing. So I just had to share it with you guys. Want to hear what you have to say about it, because a lot of you follow Vegas. A lot of you just love Vegas and anything that goes on around here. And a lot of you come a lot and like to gamble as part of your entertainment. So tell me what you guys think about this article. I'll put the article in the link, the description down below. Please subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't done so yet. That's going to be it for this video. I'm Jacob. This is My Life in Vegas.